First year of medical school was a whole new world. After 2 years of being out of touch with school reality, it was a major adjustment. All of a sudden, sleepless nights were common during the week, and the luxury of sleeping 7 to 8 hours a day was considered a guilty pleasure. All the stresses of exams and paperworks eventually took its toll. One time during histology lab, I almost fainted and was brought to the neighboring emergency room. For the first time, I was admitted in Silliman Medical Center with a final diagnosis of near syncope, secondary to lack of sleep and over-fatigue. Hospital admission made it more grueling with text messages of missed quizzes and exams. But what kept my sanity this year was the presence of classmates also in the same boat. We find ways for relaxation and recreation almost every weekend in preparation for another week-long battle. This was the 9-month routine until one point when I felt it just takes some getting used to. First year made us tougher and more mature in facing medical school reality.
Second year is the most challenging time in medical school. We were shaken by innumerable exams. We had to study and cram, especially during the golden hour before each test. We developed mnemonics of songs as well as study groups to help us through it all. And after each exam, we forget what we've learned and memorized, decompressing our brain cells so we can move on and fill our heads with other things. In spite of everything, we coped and had a blast with coffee dates and outings. I even had a time to plan and get married, and some of my classmates danced with me during my wedding day. Truly, it was a wonderful and exciting year. We learned a lot and slowly developed some sense of maturity and even a semblance of discipline.
In my third year as a medical student, life seemed to become better. I had only to study and take an average of 3 exams per week. The rest of the time, I studied for PBL discussions, watched my favorite TV programs, laag with my family and close friends, joined intramural games, and of course, spent time with myself. This was the calm time before the big storm. Though it seemed to be relaxed, exams and quizzes tend to be more difficult. Fortunately, we all did pass. I and the rest of my classmates will be officially called junior interns.
After the grueling first 3 years in medical school came junior internship. We all thought we could not make it and often asked questions about our capabilities. The first day of clerkship came and I was shocked, almost put on a standstill for a moment. But then, a ray of hope flashed right in front of me and somehow made me remember the things that I have learned from first year to third year. At first, it was a struggle. Going on 36 hours duty was grueling. But day after day, our confidence grew and things became spontaneously bearable. Clerkship didn't only teach us how to deal with history taking and daily physical examinations. It also taught us how to deal with people who came from different walks of life. It taught us about creating new friends and the value of teamwork. It taught us how to be the best doctor we could possibly be.